Hello, everyone, and I'm Joe Meehan alongside Mark Hoover, and welcome to NPA Sports Extra March Edition.
And once again, we have got a jam-packed show for us this evening. We've got a bunch of in-studio guests, and hopefully if Jack Tolman has paid the electric bill this time, our electricity will work and our program will stay on, and we've even hopefully got some Skype happening from the state of Florida tonight.
Should be an exciting night looking back on the winter sports season, and we will get started with the Sports Extra right now. So normally we have John Longley in studio to tell us all things Norwich sports, but unfortunately tonight he is at a spring sports coaches meeting, so he's not able to be with us.
Right, but last Friday Mike Maloof of NPA was able to catch up with John to give us a recap of the winter season. Let's take a look.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Athletic Director John Longley. Thanks for coming on.
Mike, thanks for having me.
So we just wrapped up the winter season. Can you give us some of the highlights?
Yeah, we just finished last Saturday, so we had, as we kind of spoke in the previous show, the basketball teams really had great seasons. The boys team won the Hergert Division for the first time since 2001, and they advanced to the Division II South quarterfinals. They lost to Randolph last week, and what was just an unbelievable back and forth game. Two teams playing as hard as they could, and just a lot of Norwood people showed up to support the team, and just Randolph pulled it out in the end. But it certainly was a great game, and Rich Cormier and the team, they had a fantastic season. And girls basketball played the next day. They ended up falling to Hingham in the Division II South quarterfinals, but it was Coach Amy Lepley's first year, and they won a tournament game for the first time in a number of years, and they had a 14-6 record. So both the basketball teams kind of carried the winter for us.
Coach last night during the winter presentation was kind of rattling off some of the numbers that you're known for, and I'm going to get to the big number in just a little bit. We've got the clip of that, but as I understand it, from the awards, you pretty much led the team in just about every category. Is that correct?
Yep.
Average points per game, rebounds, assists, steals, all that was you. So you had quite a year this year, huh?
Thank you.
Yeah, I think that's fantastic. But again, kind of the big thing was hitting that magic number of 1,000. And my wife played college basketball, and she hit that 1,000 mark when she was a senior. And I just remember she just seemed so cool and calm and collected as she was getting closer. As you were knowing you were getting closer, how were you handling all that kind of pressure?
Well, for me, the point, I like to win. That's my biggest thing. So the points, I knew they would come when they came, and so I remember at the Walpole game there was 10 seconds left, I think, and I just kind of dribbled into some girl and she fouled me. And I remember everyone knew, and I knew because everyone was screaming.
Right.
And so I had that one free throw, and I remember Coach called me over and she's like, "It's just a free throw." And so I had to calm down and take the free throw. So I knew that it would come, there would be a time for it.
Right. And I think what we've got, Mike, in the back room has got that actual. So now there's you can probably see right up there on the screen. So walk us through this. If we're sitting here at home watching this, you got 9 seconds left. You're heading up there, and so kind of take us through your mindset. What are you thinking as you walk up to that free throw line?
Yeah, don't think about it.
I don't even know what I was thinking. I was just thinking make the free throw. Everyone was kind of there watching, and they knew that I needed one.
Yeah.
And since time was running out, it was kind of just relax, like it's just a free throw. And
Right.
so I kind of just walked up, shook my hands and took the shot.
And there it is. Yeah, because that's the one thing that I noticed about that video.
Yeah,
is you're
like-
walking up
I'm
with
like,
your
yeah.
hand shaking, and just to shake it off.
Yeah.
And you were able to just absolutely drain it without any. And so that just had to be such a great
Yeah.
moment for you from a basketball standpoint.
Yeah, it was awesome, especially with all the seniors there. Like to have them there for it, like it was awesome.
Yeah, and again, I know it's no Hingham, which apparently is kind of our rival now.
Yeah.
There's something about at least taking it to Walpole anyway. You know what I mean? If you're going to beat a team, it can't be Hingham.
Well, joining us now from Southern New Hampshire University spring training down in Florida is assistant coach Allie Maloof from the class of 2011 and freshman Aaron Garzinski from the NHS class of 2015. Allie, Aaron. Hey guys.
Hi.
Thanks for joining us.
You're welcome. Thank you for having us.
So Allie, we'll start with you. You
Yeah.
played 4 years at SNU and now you're an assistant coach. Is it weird coaching some of your former teammates?
It's not that weird. At points it is, like, because we goof around still, just like where we were teammates. But, I mean, they respect me as a coach and everything, so it's not as bad as I thought it would be.
Has it been a hard transition for you not being able to go out there and play every day, taking on the coach role?
Definitely, yes. But I love coaching, so I wouldn't trade it for the world. But sometimes I do want to get out there and play.
Now, Aaron, we'll jump over to you quick. You also played for many years in Nord, including a very successful senior season. What's been the biggest difference between high school and college softball?
Basically how intense it is compared to high school. Obviously it's not as what's the word? I'm trying to think. It's not as tedious, and you have to like work with your teammates, and it's not more of like an individual as is at Norwood, where I was the captain and now I'm the freshman, so I have to make that adjustment and help my team as most as I can.
Well, it was an exciting winter season for a couple of the teams. Hopefully we'll have a bunch more in the tournament come springtime.
Exactly. And you can see it is a long season for these athletes. You were just showing those highlights. There are a number of sports teams, and they play a very long season. So, again, congrats to all of the Norwood athletes and their parents for a very long season. Records being what they are, each and every athlete, put the time in for practices and games and whatnot.
That's
so,
right.
Congrats to all of the hard work from all of our athletes.
Well, we'd like to thank all of our crew here at MPA Sports. They make our job easy up here in front of the camera.
Right. We don't have to do anything.
And we hope you enjoyed the show, and we hope you'll tune in come springtime when I'm sure we'll be back for
Baseball.
another Sports Extra. For Mark Hoover, I'm Joe Meehan. Thanks for watching.
Have a good night.